Here we are approaching yet another election, a general election. Again, we have two parties, Congress Party and BJP, major parties. Let me start with what happened in 2012 assembly elections. The Congress Party attacked the BJP and said the party is communal. Catholics and Muslims will be finished when they come to power. They gave tickets to corrupt leaders. Not only that, but also to their sons, daughters, wives, close friends, and relatives. Some of them even celebrated victory before the results, saying that the Catholics and Muslims will never vote for the BJP. March 6, 2012, the results. What did the people of Goa say? They gave one tight slap to the Congress Party and embraced the BJP by giving it a majority. And now here we are, 2014. I come out of my house. I meet my neighbor. He is happy. He's getting 2,000 rupees of his pension increased compared to the 1,000 rupees that he was getting. My friend's mom, she's happy. She's been given 1,000 rupees because of the rising food costs to help bring down her household expenses. The roads are no longer narrow. They are broad, wide, big. People don't walk on roads now. That's all the footpath. You don't see dark spots anymore, but beautiful lampposts. All this is development. And in a few years from now, all of us will be able to drink the water from our wells because of the sewage network that the government has given us. All of us need not worry of the garbage that is dumped on our streets and on our fields because the government is giving us a state-of-the-art garbage plant on top of Kalangut Plateau. So, see what is happening. See the development that the government has promised and given us. I and my friend from Bombay happened to be going to the petrol pump and I was filling petrol. Suddenly then price phone maga sangla ki 60 rupees. I was like, what is 60 rupees? And he's like, in Bombay I pay 80 rupees. And he said, these were his words, how lucky you Goans are by paying just 60 rupees a litre. I say to you, indeed we are lucky. We are lucky to have a government that listens and cares to you and to me. Which other government has done this in the past? Nobody. And now my question to the Congress Party is, where is the communalism that you said? I don't see it. The Congress Party just talks about it because this is their strategy. Put fear, get votes, win elections, and go back to doing what they do best. Bhrashtachar, corruption, that is what they do best. Moving away and coming now to the Prime Minister nominee, Mr. Narendra Modi. He's a 3-time consecutive running on the 4th-term Chief Minister. He has brought the state to great heights from what it was before. He has developed the state using world-class infrastructure. He has a proven track record that he has a plan, a vision that he can do something to our country. But this Congress-led UPA government, which itself stands for 2G scam, coal scam, Commonwealth scam, keeps shouting on the top of its voice, saying Godhra riots 2002, 2002 all the time. But does this same party talk about the 1984 Sikh riots that killed thousands of people, massacred thousands of people? They don't talk about it. Nobody knows about it. But we only hear about the Godhra and 2002 riots. And I'll tell you why we hear about this. This is their strategy, the Congress Party. All the leaders, they speak in one voice, every time in all forms of media. They talk about the riots in all forms of media. So when you open your newspaper, you see Godhra riots, again they talk about Godhra riots. You put on your TV, you see them talking about 2002 riots. You surf the net, you see leaders writing about 2002 riots. The Congress party has marketed this 2002 right so good that it's put fear in your minds. So you see this strategy. Open your eyes. I don't have to tell you, just open your eyes and you will see everything. It's so clear. Now coming to another issue which is very close to my heart. This is the issue of special status. I would like to ask a question. How many of you out here can buy property today in Goa? How many of you can pay the prices, the property prices have now rocketed up? Tomorrow, your sons and daughters will grow up. Your house will no longer be able to accommodate them. From where will they go? They will have to go to Santwadi or Karwar or outskirts of Maharashtra and Karnataka to buy property. You see that the people from outside, other states have lots of money. They have bought our land left, right and center. They have shot up the prices high. Where is our Goan identity? There will be a Goa, but there will be no Goans. Jack Sequeira's statue stands 200 meters from where I speak. He fought for Goa and its identity, and we are on the verge of losing it. So what do we do? I see one hope. I see the BJP manifesto which promises me special status. And I wholeheartedly support this party because this party won't lie. Because the same 2012 elections, Mr. Manohar Parrikar at the rally in Kalangut said that when the elections are over, don't throw my manifesto out. He said, but every time when I fulfill a promise, please tick. So next time when I come to you, everything should be completed. Who says this in today's politics? Nobody keeps promises, but this man does, his government does. So that's why I trust this party. Coming to the Congress and its manifesto, they again say that they are going to give special status. 2007, I attended the Sonia Gandhi rally at Kampal. I heard her say that you will get special status, Goa will get special status. They had their government in the center and in the state. But have we got special status? And again they have the audacity to put it on their manifesto saying that we will give you special status. Is this any respect for us? Do you think that they will fulfill their promises? This is the question that all of you need to think about. Another point on their manifesto. Another point on the manifesto, they say that they will curb the drug menace. But who is their candidate? Mr. Ravi Naik. So they have no respect for us. They say they're going to curb the drug menace and they have put Mr. Ravi Naik as their candidate. So you see people, enough is enough, the time has come now. We've seen them right through. They keep lying, lie after lie after lie. They drill fear in the minds and they still win elections because all of us are getting fooled. I have a dream. I have a dream that we no longer see congested highways, traffic signals, unplanned development, but expressways, bullet trains, satellite cities, futuristic cities. I have a dream that our people, our boys, our youth no longer have to go to the Gulf, leave their loved ones and work there. But I want them to come here, work here, get the salaries here in Goa with their loved ones. I have a dream that I no longer want to see people waiting in long queues, standing outside government offices in the burning sun and in the pouring rain. But I want them to sit at home in front of a computer and get the request done to the government through the computer in the comfort of their homes. I have a dream that our country is so big, so large. After 60 years, where are we? We are not even recognized in the world. My dream is to see my country as a superpower. To see that all other countries acknowledge our presence and not just push us around. I see all my dreams and the dreams of millions of people being fulfilled or becoming become a reality with the BJP if the BJP government comes to power, because this is the government that delivers. You all have the power. Your vote is the weapon. You have to use your weapon responsibly. This is my message to you. And come April 12th, I want you to all go now. Go to your homes. Speak to your parents, your children. Tumche kama, officers, tingaosat, uloyat, lokashin. Go to your friends, speak to them, tell them what is happening, how the party is fooling. The more people you tell, the more informed they will become. Come April 12th, all of y'all, please spread the message and tell them this time, one time, we will vote for change. We will vote for a person who's going to give us a country that we dream of. We will vote for Lotus, vote for BJP, vote for Modi. And I would like to conclude with a message to the Congress party. Beautiful words put by Abraham Lincoln. You can fool some of the people all the time. You can fool all the people some of the time. But you cannot fool all the people all the time. Thank you.
Yes, this is the government which delivers. Thank you, Sean Martins. I request करता अर्जुन आपा शिरोडकरान 1-2 मिनिटांनी आमकां संबोधित करचें. श्री शांताराव देवीक नमस्कार करून तशेंच आमचे सन पुलीस आनी व्यासपीठार बसलेले सगळे मान्यवर आनी उपस्थित भावांनो भयणांनो, भारतीय जनता पक्षाचे कार्यकर्ते हितचिंतक हांगा उबो आसा. सगळ्यांक सांगलेलें आसा तें परत रिपीट करपाची गरज ना.